This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down here. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught on the outside. It's Edwards.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, tie. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
BAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. play fake, looking to throw on first down. The short completion of the tight end. Across the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. They're going to run it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Hoover. Screen the receiver in the flat. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Pressure is coming. Takes up the first and still money. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
There you go, offense. That's the way you dig yourself out of that hole. At least now after that big gain, you got a chance here to maybe pick up a first down on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The linebacker shifting around now. To throw, it's Hoover. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The back's got it. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Makes the grab, it's Coleman. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Defensive back now goes in motion. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Adams. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To the air, it's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That one play has flipped field position. A first down to the opponent's 44. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Russell. Defense is coming after him. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Offense will try to recover now at 2nd and 12. On the run, it's Gibson. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Running play called on 3rd and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Here comes the fourth down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To the air, it's Hoover. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's caught. It's Coleman. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Toss it to the back, running left. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Longhorns will line up now. It's first and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a wide receiver screen. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line and the motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Russell. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the defense able to bring him down. And that should just about do it for this first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin O'Connors with our halftime update.
Texas. 17.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Change the pre-snap look now. Throwing off play action. He fires it down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll be second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Back's got it again. Longhorns are on the move here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back to pass, it's Hoover. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion now from the tight end. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
14. Texas.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down and 10 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Makes it second and short. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss of the play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. QB keeper all the way. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense on fourth down. They get the football back here in this tight game. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. The defense showing blitz here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Russell. Makes the catch. It's Gibson.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And now the try for 2. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They'll reach the end zone to make this a 5-point margin now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Joseph. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball under the 36.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
At After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Catch made in space. Look out. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. He lets it go. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. Pump over the middle. It's Hale. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Pounding away with the run game. First down and more. He's still running. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bama.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play. that the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point.
Alabama, 36. Texas, 30.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he He's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield, it's Joseph. The pass rush closing in. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.